We're definitely rolling this time. Right, guys. So just finishing up the morning walk. Now going to head inside and get on top of today's vlog, which is the Q&As from you guys. So I will catch up to you inside and get answering these questions. Right, guys, so we're coming at you with some of these Q&As that we're doing for today's vlog. So this is actually the first time I'm seeing any of these questions. Pat has put these all together for me. He's gone through them all. He's picked what he feels are some of the best ones, and I'm seeing them for the first time now, answering them as live as we can be on camera. So I'm going to start playing through some of these now. I will keep them anonymous unless they say that they want to be made known, but I will try and keep it as family friendly as possible, not call anyone out. So let's literally jump straight in. So first one, any funny outtakes from filming? Loads, absolutely loads. We've actually decided that we're gonna film ourselves filming because the majority of the shit we do off camera is actually funnier than what we do on camera. So there is loads of outtakes. We're probably going to do like a little outtake reel at the end of the vlog series. It's just we have an abundance of footage at the moment, so it's just storing it is the only problem. Next question. Myths people say about fitness. Fuck, I could literally go on all day long about this one. So let's go with probably like some of the most common that I hear and some of the most ridiculous that I hear as well. As we all know, carbs make you fat. No, they don't make you fucking fat. Eating more calories than what you need makes you fat. Eating past a certain time at night will make you fat. Again, it's fucking ridiculous. Your body doesn't go, oh my God, it's past 7 o'clock. Shit, let's store this all as fat. Spot reduction or fat reduction sites, i.e. training abs will help me burn fat on my belly. No, doesn't fucking work like that. It will come off where it wants to come off. You can't spot reduce fat sites. What other ones are there? If you want to lose weight, you have to do cardio. If you want to put on weight, you have to train weights. Weights makes you bulky. Women thinking weights makes them bulky. All of it is bullshit. Doesn't work like that at all. I could literally go on all day long about this one, but I won't bore you with much more. Okay. Funniest and weirdest things people have said to you as a coach. Okay, so the funniest thing, and it might not apply to this question, but it's one thing that always sticks out in my mind. And if she's listening to this, I know she would literally be burying her head in the sand at the thought of it. So I was back when I was working at DW. I handed one of my clients a Olympic bar, and she held the bar really wide. Now, when I said no, closer, instead of moving her hands closer, she stepped closer towards me and basically ended up touching nose to nose, to the point where I just literally laughed in her face and kind of pushed her back a little bit. I was like, no, not you, your hands. And just her face. Her face was an absolute picture. And it probably was one of the funniest moments with a client. The weirdest thing anyone's ever said to me as a coach. One that's just popped into head. I can't eat eggs because I'm lactose intolerant. So I just replied, are you sure? She was like, yeah, I can't eat eggs because I'm lactose intolerant. I was like, you sure you mean lactose? She was like, yeah, I can't eat dairy. And I was like, and you think an egg is dairy? And she was convinced. She was convinced an egg was dairy. Yeah. It took a little bit of explanation, but I think she got it in the end. For any of you who don't know, an egg is not dairy. Okay, so next question we got. Pet peeves in the gym environment. Oh, don't even get me started. So, probably the biggest one for me personally is when I'm training, someone coming to interrupt my session. Now, my clients are very good. They don't do this because they know me and they respect me. And if they do, it's always for something important. It never ever bothered me when a client did it. However, general members of the gym or general members of the public just wanting to come for a general chit chat or some stupid. I remember a guy coming up to me once, and I had my headphones on, and literally I was wrapped to the bar, ready to lift, and he tapped me on the shoulder, and I thought he's gonna go away. I'll ignore him. He tapped me again, so I said, "What do you want?" And he was like, "I've got a parking ticket." Okay, so I was like, "Okay, mate, you've got a parking ticket. Go to the office, get them to sort it out. It's not really my problem. I'm not working right now." He's like, "Well, you work here?" And I was like, "Yeah, but not now. I'm training. Like, leave me alone." And honestly, this went on for about 5 minutes, and to the point I had to get rude with him. That is my biggest pet peeve personally. In a gym environment, people not putting their weights away. People not putting their weights away. People staring at females and making females feel uncomfortable. Just general attitude and shittiness. Like, that bothers me in a big way. Okay, so next one we've got, is supplement timing important? Yes, it is. There's so many different ways we could look at this. Let's keep it real simple. You ain't going to take pre-workout before you go to bed, are you? So it needs to be effective to the goal. It needs to be supportive for the end outcome. So a lot of people would take vitamin D last thing at night. Not a good idea at all, because vitamin D is going to secrete happy hormones or wakeful hormones, which are going to actually wake you up before you go to bed. Vitamin D should always be taken first thing in the morning. The same as zinc and magnesium, always taken it for, like, last thing at night before you go to bed, 20-30 minutes. Aids recovery, sleep aid. Same with like your sleep kind of enhancing supplements, things like Support Max Neuro or PM Stack from Supplement Needs. You're always going to have them close to bed. Digestive enzymes are going to be around meal times. You know, supplement timing is massively important, and I don't think enough people know about what supplements they're taking, why they're taking it, and when to take it. I think just the fitness industry at the moment is just, oh, you need to take CLA. Oh, you need to take vitamin D. Oh, you need to take vitamin K. Okay, but why are you taking them? Oh, I don't know. It's good for me, innit? Like, you don't really know what it's for, why you're doing it. Not everyone needs these supplements and these vitamins. You know, how many people are actually taking blood tests to realize what they're actually deficient in or how their body's actually running. But that's another story for another time. So last couple of questions that we've got. I've also done another story as well. So I'm going to see if there's any questions on there that have popped up in the meantime. Oh, there's a good one here. And I don't think he would mind me saying who asked it, but I am going to keep it quiet. But I'm going to say that one for last. Okay, so thoughts on intuitive eating. You said ask anything. My thoughts on intuitive eating. Number one, I don't think people are in tune with their body enough to intuitive eat. And I think to a degree, yes, intuitive eating is important, because you should recognize when you're full. You should recognize when you don't need any more food. However, eating when you feel hungry, most people, their digestion, their routine, their day-to-day activities are going to impair it. Like I said, I don't think people are in tune with their body enough to actually intuitive eat. I think your food diet should reflect your goals, and you should stay in a routine, regimented cycle with it. If your goal is to grow, then intuitive eating isn't going to work, because you have to force feed yourself. You have to eat when you don't want to eat. The majority of my off seasons, I have gagged uncontrollably at meals, to the point where it does come back up in my mouth. If you want to grow, you will fucking swallow that mouthful and move on. This is, it's very goal dependent. If you're just looking for general kind of well-being and general health, then potentially it's something that I think people could look into and learn more about. But I don't think people care enough about their bodies to actually tune into it. I think people want a quick fix. People want the latest trend or the latest fad, and whatever works for whoever fucking sponsored them by Gymshark or whatever it is, and what they're doing. I don't think people actually genuinely care enough about their bodies to actually follow and do what it takes to become good at intuitive eating. It's the same as training, you know. How many people actually stop and listen to their body and think, do you know what, actually today's a good day for a rest day, or today's a good day for a deload, or today's a good day to just back off? No one does that. So I think that kind of says my thoughts on it, to be honest. I think it's person dependent, very individual. So, right guys, so last question I've got in from my man here. What are your thoughts on the gym group, and what's the best commercial gym in town? So let's start off with the latter part of the question. What is the best commercial gym in town? Can't really answer it, to be honest. I wouldn't really recommend any of them. David Lloyd is overpriced. DW was probably the best one, to be honest, and as we all know, that's not there anymore. Independent gyms, I think, in Ipswich are the way forward. FTC has a very, very good reputation. I really liked Extreme Muscle, and I've heard very good things about Oaks, but never been. What are my thoughts on the gym group? Probably keep my actual thoughts a little reserved on this one, but it could be run a lot better. We'll leave it at that, shall we? Right, guys, that pretty much wraps up the questions. Thank you for the people who have asked questions. If you do have more questions, still send them over, because I can save them for next Q&A, because we're probably going to be another one of these. But that is enough of me for one day. Thank you very much. Much love, and I will catch you on the next episode.